Loading Screen is brought to you by Mike and Ike. Welcome to Loading Screen, where we know exactly what we're doing.
Your taste sucks. That movie was bad.
Like
anyway. Five. There you go. Yeah, we're back.
You might have to refer to me as Captain, Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Another day. Another
Welcome.
day of being a gamer. I'm tired
I
today.
posted a duck emoji in chat, and Marcel just goes, "Yeah." Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, everybody? Good morning, Twitch chat. Good morning. Let's go. We got a lot of fun things to talk about today. Specifically in the Call of Duty space.
We do. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm happy to dive into it.
What? Before we get started, guys, I'll fill everybody in. Call of Duty Zombies. We're going to be chatting about that today and Cold War League play, which I am extremely excited for, even though majority of my friends are terrible at Call of Duty. Destruction All-Stars, a game that's kind of like it's kind of like, you guys remember Twisted Metal on PlayStation? I'm getting vibes like that, so we're going to check out some gameplay there. We have Mass Effect Remastered, Tale of Immortal, which is like a hidden gem that has reached its way to the top charts on Steam. Battlefield 6 coming in holiday 2021, Google Stadia, and Jacob's got a hot sizzly take that he wants to give everybody today. So
share with you guys.
we got a lot of
Battlefield 6 though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm curious what it's going to be. You know, I'm curious to see what it's going to entail. But anyway, with that being said, I personally, the last few days, obviously been playing Final Fantasy, doing some grindy stuff, with leveling and everything, leveling my tank, playing my Black Mage. Absolutely freaking loving it, as always.
What's the new dungeon you were doing lately?
So we were doing a lot of extremes, like hard mode, boss battles, right? But aside from that, last night we dove into this one area where you have to grind so much. It's kind of like a WoW grind, I say, because it's like pointless killing of things. But
gotcha.
aside from that, I've been playing Valhalla a little bit, jumping into that as well as continuing Cyberpunk. We did beat it, but I'm still playing it and really enjoying it. So, what have you been playing, Jacob?
I've been playing a lot of Zombies in anticipation of the new map that comes out today for free.
Okay.
I'm so stoked about it.
So it comes out. Okay, we'll
came
talk
out
about
today.
That. We'll talk about that. But you and I, it's been a little while since you and I have played games together. We should play Zombies, because I only played it once, and for an hour.
I would love to.
For like an hour.
Right now is the perfect time to play.
Okay.
I think this is the best iteration of Zombies to date.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, without talking about it too much, let's dive into the gaming news. Here we go.
Gaming news.
All right, Jacob. So
what do we got today?
So I've got a little trailer. You're extremely pumped, and we already know this. Extremely pumped about. It's called Firebase Z, right?
Yeah, it's the new map name, Firebase Z.
All right, let's quickly dive into this and check out the trailer, see what it's all about, and then we'll go from there. Here we go.
Weaver, I'm still in the field. I have to meet a contact.
I am not proud of everything I have done, but I am proud of what I am doing. Omega must be stopped, no matter the personal cost to people like you and I.
No, my friend. They are the ones who are going to pay.
They are the ones. Yeah.
They have already opened their new worlds.
Ravenoff, my team's reached the
So
village.
Alex, what do you think's going on right now? You don't know any of the history, right?
Requiem. Welcome to Vietnam.
No, I don't.
We have to get out of here now.
move.
What in tarnation, dude?
These new boss zombies look so cool.
I'd pick up the pace if I were you, for Max's sake.
Jesus.
If you're lying to me, if you betrayed her, if any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.
Okay. Wow.
This trailer got me so excited, so pumped.
So I haven't. Whoa, this is a very close camera. Hello, I can see into your souls.
Whoa!
So I haven't had the opportunity to really like dive into. I'm not always a big lore. I'm not always a big zombies person. I was when it first came out, and I literally played that so much, and for a few iterations after that, maybe 2 or 3 iterations after that. But with that being said, talk to me about this story.
Yeah,
I didn't know zombies had a story.
So first off, one of the coolest things about this iteration of zombies is that there's loadouts. So
Okay.
the second you want to play zombies, you have a separate 10 custom classes where you can make a weapon.
Yeah.
You don't get a secondary, but what that means is you start the game off with whatever primary you want. Okay? So what's sweet about this too is the more zombies that you play, the more you can upgrade your classes. Now, what I think is so cool about this is this time that we're playing zombies, you can start the game with these special perks from playing more and more. So by the time you play a round of zombies, okay, and you're done, you get what's called Arcanium Crystals. These
Okay.
Arcanium Crystals can be used to upgrade other things, whether it be like shotgun classes. And it'll be like, there's 3 tiers, and it'll say, hey, tier 1, like, +5 damage. Tier 2 is, like, less flinch, stuff like that. But what's really, really sweet right now is...
He'll revive me out of the ray gun.
Exactly. What's cool though too is there's these special field upgrades, and the more you upgrade them, the stronger they are. The heal upgrade right now, it gives you an aura that you can use every like 3 rounds, and it'll revive everyone around you. So
Okay.
it lets the game be a lot harder, but you're also a lot stronger. The map right now that's out, Die Machine, that's the one that we've been playing on.
Yeah.
They added a mode where it's 20 rounds. So that's like the story mode. So if you beat 20 rounds, you get the full story.
Okay.
What's cool right now is the centerpiece.
Oh, so
is,
you only have to beat 20 rounds. Okay.
You only have to beat 20 rounds to
Alright.
do the story. There's still
Okay.
endless zombies, but 20 rounds is like the campaign for zombies right now.
Okay. Okay.
And the centerpiece of this first map is Not Der Untoten, which is the main map from World at War. So the centerpiece is like that little piece where that little building that you were at.
Yeah.
That's the centerpiece of the map. You start in the outside of the backyard, which
Yeah.
if you played it at all, I know like World at War was my first game, and I always wanted to go outside. It looked so sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, I want to play it. Plus,
Yeah.
my Modern Warfare 2 disc was scratched, so I didn't have a choice. That was all I was going to play.
Poor guy.
But what's sweet right now, so this story, it takes place right after you beat the first 20 rounds. You get in a helicopter, and you move on. So this next map coming out, Firebase, this is you landing to keep investigating. So the story right now is there's these dimensional rifts opening up all over the world. We don't know why. We know it has something related to the Nazis. So your team goes to investigate right out of the gate.
Okay.
There's a long list of story that Treyarch has created, but trying to explain it right now is
That's
it's way
fine.
too much. All you need to
Okay.
know is we're trying to investigate these rifts, okay?
Gotcha. Okay. That's
And,
okay.
It's really fun.
So
So,
I-
there's a lot of...
I'm sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, there's a lot of, like, really cool little Easter eggs throughout the map. There's special zombies, which there used to always be, like, hellhounds, stuff like that. But each map has their own special zombie. In this new one, they're just a big mouth creature, which I'm sure is going to be terrifying, because he's just going to run at you. In this one, we have almost a guy that looks like Big Daddy from BioShock, and after you kill him, he splits into 2 skeletons that are
Great.
just completely, like, biohazards. So they're like huge tanks that have health bars that you kill. And I have to say, having health bars for zombies, it's kind of really dope. I really like seeing it.
I Okay, so for one, the fact that you get to level 20, that's pretty cool. I like that because I think when I first played, and I only played the new zombies once, we got to level 13, and then we all died, and then we stopped. But
Yeah.
I do like the new flavor of this. I kind of want to play.
Great, Alex.
I kind of want to play.
Honestly, if there's any day you want to play, I would play it. What's so cool too is so when I hopped into this, I played with my brother. I've been playing. He's my go-to guy for this right now.
All right.
We went into a lobby and it's always 4 people. All right, and I had some guy and Mike teach me everything.
Really?
And it just threw me back to the old days when some guy would come in. You'd find this master of zombies, and he came in. He started.
I will show you the way.
Like, he's like, follow me. I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the power on. We're gonna get this upgraded, and we're gonna be fine.
So if I did it with you, you'd know exactly what to do at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I do.
Take me under your wing, Jacob. The teacher becomes the teached.
I will. What's so cool though too is like the ray gun's back too. It's still, it's always the guy without a mic who gets it. It's always them. Always them.
That's funny you say that.
And then they'll type, revive me, help, revive me.
I've got the ray gun.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, Lame Abs knows a lot of this story here. I don't want to dive too much into it. Like I said, it's complicated.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the upgrading system a lot because I think this is what makes this iteration of zombies so great is it makes you want to play more. So the upgrades that you get, it's not that they're super strong until you get to tier 3. Okay. So think of it this way. If you're playing round 20, okay? And you want to leave early, you can. And if you do, think of it as like a safe place. Like you just get 3 crystals. It's great. To upgrade level 1, it's 1 crystal. Upgrade level 2, it's 2 crystals. 3 is 3 crystals. So it's not too complicated to upgrade.
Okay.
But if you lose, you'll get 1 to 2. So there's a gamble. It's at round 15, you're like, guys, we could go. We're not that set up. Or you get the one guy who's like, no, all or nothing. We're gonna keep going. We can do this. Which is what I have become. I become that guy that's just running around. It's really cool, Alex. And since you can start with whatever class you want, there's a lot of cool experimentations, especially since now you level up in zombies that also carries over to multiplayer. So it's really nice.
That aspect I think is really cool.
Yeah, because now you don't have to worry like going into multiplayer. Your first like 20 levels in COD, you kind of just get stomped because you don't have anything to fight with.
Right.
You just don't.
Right.
Zombies you can level up. It's a lot of fun. And being able to upgrade your shotgun class or your rifle class, those upgrades really carry a lot of distance. On top of that, there's ammo mod upgrades at the Pack-a-Punch.
Okay.
So there's freezing, there's brain rot, which I like to use, where you shoot zombies and they become your allies.
Well, so
they fight the zombies for you.
This is wild because, like, even just looking at this trailer, and I know zombies have evolved from what I'm about to say, but to me, zombies have always been, you're in this room, protect yourself, don't die, right? And protect this house. Whereas now it's more of like, almost like an open world horde killer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The first map that they came out with was great. I really, really liked it. And since they expanded on an old previous map that I liked, it was great. This new map gives me kind of like, it's very reminiscent of a couple older maps, like they had a baby. And I like that it's the jungle too.
Okay.
I'm just stoked. And it looks like they spent a lot of time with this. I know I'm going to have a blast with it. And I can't wait for the future updates. I think they said at minimum they're going to make 4 zombie maps.
Oh, that's exciting.
But it's sweet.
All right, well, I think I need to find some time to re-download Call of Duty because I had to take some games off of my hard drive. Just keep buying hard drives. You know what? I guarantee you, Activision and game developers now have deals with hard drive companies.
Oh, they have to. They have to, like, especially with the new systems.
Like, we're gonna feed you some. We're gonna make really big games so you can upcharge your hard drives, and we'll sell more of them together.
We're not gonna take out any of the old assets so that you can just keep it.
Yeah,
we'll keep our game 120 gigs with the old assets.
120 gigs, and you can upcharge.
They come to you, Samsung.
You can upcharge your 2 terabyte SSDs.
Please give
because
me
Sir Skrillex is gonna buy them regardless. True story, just in case anybody is wondering. Pew Pew, thank you for the complimento. The internet companies are in on this deal too. Yes.
Yeah,
I think, really guys, we rose up against We rose up against the stonks. It's time to rise up against hard drives. Okay. Okay, with that being said, guys, more Call of Duty news coming down, and I think this is where I am most excited. I don't have much more for you other than this tweet here. Treyarch Studios came out and said League Play is coming to Black Ops Cold War on Monday, February 8th. That's 4 days from now, ladies and gents. Yes!
Wow.
I love awesome. League Play. And they were like, we're totally expanding upon Black Ops 4's League Play. I hated Black Ops 4's League Play. I think, and here's a hot take. Let me take a sip of water because I'm getting parched.
Alex, in Call of Duty League, you have to play in controller. Is that correct?
You know what? I think so, but I could be wrong because I know originally it was all consoles, but now I think this year, I could be wrong. It might have been last year, but this year, they were like, hey, we're going to go on PCs, which in my opinion, I think is better because they're so hard to get consoles right now. Anyway, That being said, I think the greatest matchmaking, competitive, ranking, whatever system was Halo 2. Halo 2 and Halo 3, where they kind of build up upon that. Halo 2, if you win, in order to rank up, you got to win 4 games. If you lose, you go down. You rank up faster, you rank down faster, depending on how good or bad you do. That is, to me, the best system out there.
That's what I want. I just want it to be apparent.
But this, I'm curious to see how this is going to work. Because it was like, you're going to have a 4-week season, you get placed in this ladder, but if you play with your friends, it's going to be a combination of both. To me, that is so complicated, the ladder systems. Bro, just give me my Halo 2 or Halo 3 ranking system. If I'm good, I'll rank up. If I'm bad, I'm not going to rank up.
Right.
I don't know, man.
No, I like that system. I like it a lot.
So I don't know what we're gonna get with this. We've been told that it's gonna be a building off the foundation that was Black Ops 4, and so I don't know. We'll see. We'll jump into this. We'll see how it works. And so they basically say stay tuned for more details and get ready to kick off CDL 2021 season next week with opening weekend on February 11th. So Call of Duty League competitive. Well, League Play comes out on February 8th, and then the season kicks off February 11th. I'm really excited. I love watching Call of Duty. Call of Duty and Valorant are my 2 favorite esports to watch. And when Infinite comes out, Halo will be there. But the different tiers... So, Chumbucket in chat says, League of Legends does it well, too, I'd say. I think... Now, Jacob, you'd have to talk about this more than me here, because I don't play League. I played it. It destroyed a friendship. That friendship has.
You told me before.
We've grown back together. We are friends again. But that was the most toxic thing I've ever gotten into, and so I will never go back to it ever. There's nothing.
I want to say it's gone better, but a MOBA is best played with friends as a game in the background when you're talking.
Yeah.
If you're playing competitive, it gets different. But League
is better than friends.
That's good.
Great outlook. Yeah.
League does really well. So they use the ELO system. It used to just be a number 7 years ago.
Yeah.
But now there's tiers. So you go from gold 5 up to gold 1.
Yeah.
There's 0 to 100. If you win a game, you get plus 20.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is win 5 games, and then you get put in what's called a placement series.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to win 3 games, and then you go up.
Okay.
Or no, it's best of 3, so you have to win 2, then you go up. If you lose, it's fine. You just go out of the placements, then you have to win another game, and then you get back in the placements.
Okay.
The problem with League of Legends, at least, because it's so determined. What I'm trying to say is people leave a lot in the mid-tier elo, which is where I got to. So once I got to plat, you just get a leaver every 2 games. It's brutal. It's really brutal.
Booty.
That's what killed the game for me a little bit. I still play all the time, but I'm not nearly as competitive as I was last year.
Okay. Makes sense.
The elo system's great. It's the players.
Well, going off of that, that sounds like an awesome system.
Yep.
That sounds like an awesome system. I'm pretty sure... Now, I don't play ranked Valorant, but I'm pretty sure Valorant has a good ranking system, too. I hate the ladders and the seasons and all that bullcrap.
Yeah,
bro, just make it do not they overcomplicated it last year, and I stopped playing it because it was too complicated. I just need to find a core group of people to play with, core search and destroy group, people who are on comms the whole time. Unfortunately, you know, having real life responsibilities, that's hard to get a consistent group to do that. But 25% of the games you can't lose no matter what. 50% of the games you actually determine the outcome.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually really accurate. I've never thought of it that way, but that describes it really well.
So 4 days from now, everybody, League play. If you want to get a group together, let's go. But I need to re-download it, not just for zombies, but for League play as well. So moving on to the next story. If you are the worst S&D teammate, so angry. Well, I mean, if you were good. So for those of you guys listening over the podcast, Lame Abs, a good friend of mine in chat, is telling me that I'm the worst teammate because I get angry. Well, listen, if I had good teammates, I wouldn't be so angry. Anyway. Jacob, can you have your shipment of Get Goodios be forwarded to Lame Abs here? Okay, anyway, bam, burned, boom, roasted. Okay, here we go. The next thing that I want to jump into is Destruction All-Stars. So Destruction All-Stars is a PS5 game. Let me turn that down because that is quite loud.
Yeah.
So I was getting big vibes of... Here, let me go ahead and maximize that. So big vibes of... What's the game? Twisted Metal. So, but what's unique about this, and I didn't know this until the trailer did not show me this. You drive around cars. It's, I don't know what's going on stream right now, but you drive around cars, and I guess okay, yeah, yep, it's like a derby. you try and destroy other people's cars and whatnot, but you also have the ability to run around, which I thought was kind of unique. I didn't know that. Like, look, there's somebody running around on screen right now, and you get in different cars, and you just destroy other cars. I would love to play this game. This would be so much fun. So this is some gameplay that has been released for PlayStation 5. I mean, it looks...
How many people can play at once? Is it 4 or is it 16? How big are the lobbies?
I don't know. I mean, right now it looks like there's a group of 4, right?
I like the idea that there's 16 people trying to compete to grab 8 of the cars, and everyone else is running around waiting for something to happen to steal it.
It looks like you've got abilities that you can use. Now, obviously, this is a very focused game, like a very, this is a very focused audience that can play this game because, there's only like 100 people in the world that have a PlayStation 5. And I honestly would get this if I had friends to play it with, but none of my friends have a PlayStation 5 because you gave yours to your brother. You are awfully kind. I would never do that. But that's why there's better people than I am out there. But so, I mean, it looks cool. Obviously right now it kind of looks a little monotonous driving around just trying to crash into people. I don't know if there's abilities. I haven't seen anybody use an ability yet. It looks like there's a boost. It almost looks like Rocket League, but you can walk around and you don't score goals. You just try and destroy everything.
The neon
bumper
makes me think of ARMS' art style.
Yes, that's very true. I do. Yes.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a game that you would be able to go on. Like if you logged on at like 11, you'd get such a funny lobby of randoms. I could imagine the voice chat in this is so chaotic.
Oh, look. Now he's got some type of bulldozer. Oh, he's got saws on the front of his cars.
Yeah, this looks cool, Alex. I
think I'd have some fun with this.
I wish I had a PS5 just to play this with people.
Yeah. If you guys want to grab yours, then you should play because most people don't know this game. Yeah, no, I mean we're not playing this game right now, Sour. We're
just showing it off.
Yeah, we're just showing off because it looks interesting to me. I'll definitely check it out if it depends. If this is like I don't know if I'd pay $60 for this straight up. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I'd be a little hard pressed for it.
Yeah. But anyway, that's Destruction All-Stars. Gameplay is out. If you guys are the lucky few who have a PlayStation 5, check it out. I don't know
the campaign for this though. Like I'm just trying to compare it to a campaign from a Tony Hawk game of look, I need you to go over here and do some sick tricks for me. And then you just have to steal a car like in Cyberpunk.
I mean, it looks fun. Like just playing, like you have to grind on this hit this guy 10 times, right? Like
he sees another guy enters and he's like, "Yo, I need you to go beat him up and steal his car for me."
Yeah.
You ask why, and it just says like 20,000 XP for the mission. You just go, okay.
Okay,
All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Moving on. Speaking of games, so I seem to be one of the only few gamers that have never played Mass Effect. Like, I played Andromeda, but not the 1, 2, or 3. As many of you guys have heard, Mass Effect Legendary Editions, the remaster, gameplay is starting to, not gameplay, but images of the remaster are starting
a 4K
to leak.
edition, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it's getting a remaster. Here's the original. So here, let me see if I can up the quality of this real quick. Okay, so here we have, this is, I'm going to try and stop it here because I did watch a little bit of this, but this is the original version. You can see the UI and everything. But one thing that I found unique is they're not just remastering the environment, they're also remastering the UI. If you guys look at, so this is the remastered UI here. If you guys look at this, you can see here, I'll go full screen so you guys can get a better look at it. If you guys look at this, the UI is a lot cleaner. The UI is Andromeda UI. It's the UI that they use in Andromeda. But you can see the shading, right? So you have this. I'll try and pause it here, but you have the shading here. And so you got this compared to this.
Yeah, what a cluster.
Let's see if I can. Okay, so you have old, new. Obviously, lighting effects, right? Old, new. Hold on, where is it? There we go. I'll just keep playing it. But
God, you know that bar in the middle reminds me of that paintball game that would come free with every Xbox.
Oh, dude, I love paintball so much. I would totally play paintball
awesome.
right now. Like, if you call me, like, yo, let's go play some speedball. I'd be like, let's go.
I love if you get a group of tactical people for paintball.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It gets wild.
Dude,
Have you ever done one where like you invade a castle?
Yes, in skirmish up in the Poconos.
Yeah, I went there before.
My dad got shot in his throat, like in his Adam's apple, and it was like,
Oh my God.
I was on my dad's team, and I was aiming at my buddy. And I'm just like laughing at
Your
this.
dad gets shot and goes.
My dad is on the second floor, and my buddy's like
Go
aiming
on
up at him.
without
I'm like,
me.
bro, I'm gonna get you. And he's like, hold on, let me shoot your dad first. I was like, all right, fine, go ahead. And he goes, you just talking like this the rest of the day. I felt so bad, but it was so worth it. Like, take
Alex,
that, Dad.
Avenge me.
Yeah, like, anyway, it was like brutal. Oh my God, a paintball going into your Adam's apple. But that would be super fun, dude. We should totally do that. I feel like there's definitely a group of people at Nerd Street who would definitely like play that and have some fun with
That
it.
would be funny.
Especially all of
You
us.
know, by the
We're
way,
gamers. We're gamers, so we'd be like,
Yeah.
two, go. But do. Of course, Lame Abs would be the guy like this in the middle of the. Lame Abs would be in the middle of the castle like this.
I remember when I did skirmish, I bought like 6 smoke grenades and we threw them all in a row, and we just waited for a bit, and then we all attacked because they just wasted ammo.
Yeah. Are you getting?
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I just missed the last 20 seconds of what you just said because
Yeah,
I was
too.
impersonating Rich.
No. I was just talking about smoke grenades and stuff. Regardless, do you know, does Mass Effect, does this trilogy come as a bundle, or is each one 60?
I think it comes as a bundle, 1, 2, and 3. However, there's a catch, ladies and gentlemen.
What's
There's
the cat?
there's a catch. Are you ready for this, Jacob?
Don't tell me that none of the save data from previous games carries over.
Well, I would have to say no to that.
Oh.
But
What's the catch then? If that's not the catch, what is it?
so there's missing data from the Legendary Edition. So
what?
you ready for this? So as noted by PC Gamer, the RPG hit, obviously Mass Effect.
You can learn more about it on today's patch notes.
Yeah, there you go. But so the Pinnacle Station DLC isn't available. It's not going to be available. So all the DLC isn't going to be available in this Legendary Edition. Why, you ask? Well, the data was corrupted, and the source code for the DLC was lost. Therefore, they tried to retrieve like backups of it, but apparently reports are saying that the data was almost unusable. And so, in order for the Pinnacle Station DLC to be re-released, it would literally have to be a complete remake.
What?
Yeah. Talk about not backing up your files. Can you believe
Their
that?
data got corrupted?
Yeah, I mean, think about it, dude. If you make a game, right, and like obviously the servers came offline and all that crap, but like you're not touching it for a while, and then you go. Could you imagine? Could you like you know how you and I feel?
I can't imagine this.
Well,
I can't imagine this at all. Think of how much money and time they spent in this game, and they didn't have a backup.
All right, I'm gonna put it.
What are these lead producers of the game do? What are you doing all day if you don't back it up? That's their excuse?
I'm gonna put it in terms for you to understand, Jacob. We go on a 3-hour shoot. You come back, and that data is corrupted on the memory card, and you've wasted the entire. You like the.
It's not on a memory card. It's they released it to the public. What do you know? No, this isn't acceptable. We can't play these DLCs because he said sorry. I got corrupted. Sorry.
It got corrupted.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I can't accept that. I'm heated up. What's next?
It's just
What's
a DLC. It's not the full game.
Yeah, but it's it's just.
So, for those of you guys that are wondering what was
Whatever.
in the DLC,
They were good. The DLCs were good.
it added a training facility along with 13 new combat scenarios. So,
They're all
also,
gone
Mass
now.
Effect 3 won't have multiplayer in the Legendary Edition because of logistics. The logistics that are required. So, if you guys are getting the Legendary Edition, you're going to be playing for story. But not all of the story, just a small portion of the story.
What do you get with Legendary as opposed to just the regular version? Or is Legendary?
Well,
what they're
Legendary is
calling it?
the remaster 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, it's the 4K. Okay.
So nonetheless, the remaster and its many graphical updates will be available in spring 2021. There was actually a release date for it. That's not in this article, but it was like March or something, right? For PlayStation,
yeah.
for PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows.
Yep, we can see your chat real pro.
Yeah. So there's that.
Sorry.
Moving
about my
on.
dog, guys.
No, yeah, Jacob's.
I'm sorry.
Jacob's got a lot of things going on in the back end behind that black curtain. Okay, so this is a story that I kind of found interesting. It kind of blew up. So, an epic open world RPG inspired by Chinese mythology blasts to the top of Steam. And what's interesting about this, and here I'll play the trailer here, or not? Is this a trailer? Yes. It's called The Tale of Immortal. So when we were talking about random games that we would be checking out, this game is the one that I want to say check out. So two things in one right here. Apparently this game blew up with a concurrent player peak of 172,000 players 2 nights ago. That made it the 5th most popular game on Steam, over Grand Theft Auto and Rust.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm automatically curious. I obviously can't
What
read any
is
of this
this?
because I'm what's that? Monolingual?
Monolingual.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
Shut up, dude.
I only speak one language, and that is English. Used to speak Spanish, partially, but that was college.
What is it? Is it like Diablo?
Dude, I don't know. I've been like trying to check out gameplay. Let me see if I can increase the. No, I can't. Okay. So we're looking at 480p. Deeks seems to like it. Your dog in the background seems to like it.
Yeah, I can't even like it keeps stopping.
But so, like I said, it's in Steam Early Access. It's been in Steam Early Access for a week, and it's already become one of the most popular games on Steam. Really cool. The art style is interesting. I personally am not like, as soon as I saw the art style, I was like, maybe the gameplay is good. Like I wasn't attached to it the second I saw the artwork. But maybe the gameplay is really cool. I mean, clearly, if it's at the top of the charts on Steam, it has been. If it's at the top of the charts on Steam, clearly there's something that is going right about it.
You know what the catalyst was?
No, I don't.
Did PewDiePie play it or something?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for Jacob's very excited dog in
Guys,
the background.
look, my basement's getting my basement's getting fixed today, so there's like people coming in and out. My dogs are just.
When you ask Jacob to be a host on this show, you're opening up a can of worms. You never know what you're going to get. The worms could be dead. The worms could be alive and barking. You know, you never know. Or the worms could be asking you if you want meatloaf.
yeah.
But okay, moving on from that. That was Tale of the Immortal. Battlefield 6. Let me go ahead and I have a KVM switch for all my PCs and keyboards here that I got going on here. Battlefield 6.
I can't believe we're here. We're at 6 already.
Yeah, can you believe
you remember how crazy the destruction system, like how revolutionary it was when 2 and 3 came out? Then Fallout 3 came and everyone was like, oh my gosh, look, we are moving so much forward with destruction right now. This is crazy. This is awesome. Yeah, so what's crazy about this is we don't have much information other than
the tease of it that says Battlefield 6 is coming holiday 2021 and will support more players than ever before. So Battlefield, which is like really well known for its big scale battles, big scale matches with like 64. I remember playing, what was it, Battlefield 2, and I was like, whoa, like I can play against like 24 other people at the same time. So
then 32.
So here we go. You ready for this? So there's a lot of noise being made about the fact that many of the upcoming games maps have been designed with 128 plus players in mind.
128 plus?
Yes. So we're talking like Warzone scale, Battle Royale scale maps. Very interesting.
Imagine they make a game. It's like a team-based Battle Royale, 1,000 versus 1,000.
I mean, in 5 years, we might be there.
Jeez.
You know?
Imagine hunting down the last guy.
Oh, dude, that might be forever. Like, imagine taking an hour just to find the last guy who's camping in a building in the middle of the city. But I don't even have that many friends. No, I mean, so I played a lot of Battlefield growing up. I played a lot of Call of Duty, and then Call of Duty got really repetitive for me when it started getting all futuristic, and I was like, you know what? Screw Call of Duty, not playing it anymore. And then I switched to Battlefield, and I played Battlefield for a while, and then Modern Warfare came out for Call of Duty, and I was like, all right, I'll jump back into that. While dabbling in a few of the Black Ops series games for Call of Duty. But this is saying that although the 128 plus players in mind thing is a thing, the core gameplay is still going to remain 32v32. So we'll see. We'll see.
It's going to be cool.
The problem is Call of Duty, and like Battlefield tried to compete with Call of Duty for a long time. But I don't think Battlefield will ever trump Call of Duty. I think Battlefield has a very loyal fan base, and like people will dabble in it, like myself. I mean, the graphics are amazing, too.
Objectively, you could say Battlefield's better. It has more realistic mechanics. There's drop-off.
Yeah.
I think it's just less... It's harder to get good. And I think that's where a lot of it comes from.
Yeah. So, real quick, going into hardware news, there's not much going on here. It's not even really hardware news. More so than industry news.
So the graphic card's back. Can I get a graphic card yet?
No.
They available yet?
You should. If you guys are around Micro Center's footprint, I would constantly check Micro Center because I see posts on Reddit all the time about people saying, I just went into Micro Center and picked up a 30 series graphics card. They're actively being delivered, I think, more so than the consoles. So if you want to get a new graphics card, just continue checking. Okay. Not so much hardware news as it is industry news, but what I do want to say is many of you guys have probably heard that Google Stadia has shut down its game development portion of their company, right? Google and Amazon both declared that they are going to make video games, but neither has released a good one yet. I'll be honest. You know, I think what I want to leave you guys here with is just because you're a big money tech company doesn't mean you can make games.
Well, what was the game they made a while back? You were into it for like a couple days, and then
that was Amazon.
Think they didn't get. No, that was Amazon.
That was Amazon. It was like a MOBA style.
It was like Smite-ish almost.
Yeah, I played it
can't
for like
remember the
it was like
name.
Smite mixed with League
Graphics were gorgeous.
They were.
Yeah,
it was.
really
I mean,
was.
dude, it was. I'll be honest. It was free. I played it for a total of 3 hours maybe, and never touched it again. They have since closed that studio, or closed that game. Could you imagine? I'm sure if you're a developer, you kind of hope that it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, it's not going to be a big surprise for you. But I don't know. I'll be honest. New World, Amazon's New World. So Amazon already had one game shut down. New World doesn't look all that great, and a lot of, with this article that I have up here now, which doesn't have much other than, it's just an article, which is why I don't have it on screen. But just because you're a big tech company clearly means that doesn't mean you're going to have a successful game. So,
yeah. I mean, Stadia is still getting it from other developers, right? They just stopped the development themselves. They're just being the platform, correct?
no, I think Stadia, they're a platform, but I believe they also had a division that made games.
Games just for Stadia.
So Google has
But
completely
now,
given up. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jacob.
well, just to clarify, Stadia still exists. They're
Yes.
just now making games for their own platform now.
Right. So just
Gotcha.
like how Amazon's producing games, I think Google is going to be producing games too. I'll be honest, before this news, I didn't know much about them making games. But Google has completely given up on plans to create its own Stadia exclusive games, citing the increasing cost of development. Amazon is staying in the game, although after 6 years of trying and still hasn't released a hit. It keeps delaying its MMO, New World, and has canceled multiple other games, including Crucible, that was it, which bombed last year. So, yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the next big fish in the room, or elephant in the room, rather. Yeah, fish in the room. It's a dead fish on the ground. Okay, Jacob has a hot take that he would like to share with everybody. Do I need to play the trailer, Jacob, before you go into this?
Can.
All right.
Real quick, Chumbucket says he bought another CPU. Nice, to get his gaming PC back up. Isn't NSG a big tech company? NSG is about bringing accessibility to esports.
Yes.
So more so, we're all revolved around providing content and any way to make it easy for someone to get into esports. So think of us as like the bridge between amateur and pro.
Yeah. And with that being said, we're not a Google and we're not an Amazon
Yeah, we're not there
developing
yet.
games. So
We're not
you know,
there yet.
Jacob and I
We'll
aren't
get there.
developing games over here. We're just developing awesome video content for you guys to know and love. Okay. Let's jump into this trailer here, Jacob, shall we?
Rated E for everyone.
Welcome to the biggest Harvest Moon game in history.
Can't hear you, Jacob.
Harvest Moon, one world.
Chloe's
Explore
just
the
barking.
different
It's making
areas
Oh.
and villages of the world.
Oh,
each
jeez.
with
Okay,
their
so
own
to start
unique
off,
flora and fauna.
there's this guy being
Fall in
just.
love
It
with
sounds like he's
vibrant-
being condescending in the trailer.
Different
Okay, hold on.
bachelorettes.
Let's hear what he
From
says.
a beautiful desert rose to a stylin' surfer dude. Farming is easy with your trusty Expando farm. When you want to investigate a new area, simply pack up your farm and go exploring.
Okay, well, listening to that guy talk is like a cringe fest, so. Dude, your dogs are insane right now. Okay, so let's hear your rant, Jacob. Maybe the dogs will add flavor to the rant. Here we go, making us
honestly
all
will.
angry.
So first off, all right, this is just they put so much wasted space. I mean, look at this. Look at all the wasted space right now. They're trying
What
to
is
make
Harvest
it look open
Moon?
world.
What is it? Tell me what Harvest Moon is, first of all.
Harvest Moon is a real-life simulator game where you are a farmer, you form relationships with people around a town, and overall, like, you're trying to accumulate money to farm, to improve the village. It's one of those games where the more you play, the more it builds up and the better it feels, you know? So there's years, there's seasons. It's fun. There's a lot of cool cutscenes you can get, and the more you talk to the villagers, the better friends you become, the more
Okay.
the game opens up and develops.
Kind of like a Stardew Valley?
Exactly. Stardew Valley is based off of Harvest Moon.
Oh!
And Stardew Valley is destroying Harvest Moon, and I don't know why. They have the money to do whatever they want, but like picking up your farm and moving it. What do you mean? What do you mean picking up your farm and moving it? And what is that? What was that creature? What is that? That's not a cow. What is this? I don't get what their art style is.
Let me just pick up all my fruits and vegetables, throw them in a car, and transport it somewhere else.
When they had health, you have health that you can fight creatures, but you know what they do to start Valley? You know what they do? Like, you fight them in the dungeons, you get weapons, and then they show you look at inside of the cavern. There's just 2 things to mine. It's just so much empty space, and the graphics for what they have, they're not looking that great.
For what they have in terms of the money they have?
They're going for. Yeah, like the GameCube version looks better than this. And this is coming to the Switch.
Damn.
I don't know if this is being rushed or what. I can't emphasize how disappointed I am with this. This is one of those games now where I feel like I would just get infuriating going from point A to point B because of the time it would take. Like, the unnecessary time. Which is frustrating because when it comes to a simulator game, you don't want to think you're wasting time. That's what a simulator game is. You're wasting time.
Yeah.
But if you have that mindset, it's going to be terrible. I don't like the UI. So
you feel that this DLC or whatever it is,
this is a game. This is the whole game.
Yeah, Junior, you're hitting the nail right on the head, dude. Like, it's about the money, getting something out to sell.
It looks like it was made in Game Maker.
This looks like a very underwhelming DLC. Like, they
it's not a DLC. It's a whole game.
Oh, it is a whole game. I thought Harvest
It's a
Moon.
whole game.
Oh, this is like a sequel to Harvest Moon?
They make them periodically. So, like, the way a new Harvest Moon comes out, it's just a different lay of the land, different people with different cutscenes. But the general idea is still the same.
Okay.
And
you're not attracted to this at all.
No, I'm miserable. I'm so upset. I just want a good rendition of this game. It doesn't look like they put any love into this. I was expecting graphics that don't look like they were made in Blender in 5 minutes. I was expecting space that doesn't look like they just plop stuff in. Like, again, it looks like this was thrown together in like 3 to 4 weeks. And they're turning this into like a weird thing now where the people used to have a lot of characters. It looks like it's a weird amalgamation of a dating sim. And then, like, what is this? It just looks like a mobile game. And Chloe won't stop barking, which is making this even... I'm just upset. I'm disappointed with it. I didn't want Harvest Moon to be this way. And the fan base behind it, I'm hoping they're going to give them some sort of backlash because this shouldn't be acceptable. Like, these types of games are games
it looks
where
very barren.
Over 100 hours in. That's what I mean. It looks barren, and I don't know. It comes down to, I don't know if it's because people pre-ordered it that it looks like this. I think pre-ordering games is a bad idea because it's just going to get people lazy.
Yeah.
Can we get a Cub Rage emote?
Yo,
Yeah.
seriously, we need one. And then we need a dog barking emote, too. Okay.
They can do better. They can do better.
Okay.
And I'm not getting this.
I had something to ask you, and I don't remember what it was, but it was in regards to this. Oh! You know how you feel about this? This is how I feel about Pokemon. When I saw the new Pokemon, and probably when I see the next one too, I'm going to have that exact reaction because it looks like time was not put into it. It looks like they just designed terrible 3D models, took the lazy way out because they know they're going to make a buck for a little amount of money. And
I mean, you're completely right, and I want to defend Pokemon. I want to defend Harvest Moon, but give me something to work with. I recently found out. I thought Game Freak that Sword and Shield was the last game they were making. Apparently, they still have a huge stake in this.
Yeah, they're still in it. They're gonna be in it because I'm pretty sure they own
They own like a third of the rights of Pokemon itself, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But, oh, dude, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Jacob's hot take. I like it, man. I like when you get spicy on here. Normally, I'm the one getting spicy.
I'll turn it into a tamale.
Is it time? Speaking of tamale, shout out to Mike and Ike being our presenting sponsor and Zip Chair.
Mm-hmm. Zip Chair. The beautiful zip. The beautiful chair.
Yes. And we've got a really, I'll just straight up say it. We got a sexy Valentine's Day Zip Chair commercial. So if you guys are watching us during our tournaments, you might see it. But with that being
Yeah,
said,
if you see the hand on screen, that's my hand, guys. I'm the star of that.
yeah,
commercial.
unbuckling the pillow from behind. So, guys, Call of Duty Zombies, new map. Check it out. League play next week. Getting super excited. Destruction All Stars. If you're one of the few that get a PS5, let me know how it is. Mass Effect Remastered. Looks cool. You're not going to be getting all of the content, but you're still going to be getting a bunch of content. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. I'm excited for that. Tale of the Immortal. That game is definitely at the top of the charts.
We'll see where it goes. It's still in early stages and doing awesome.
Yeah, and-
Destruction Derby, super fun. It might be a little pricey for the price tag and kind of inaccessible because we don't have a PS5.
Yeah, there you go.
Harvest Moon, don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Hot take.
Please, don't buy it. Because if you buy it, they're going to do the same thing with the next one. So
These
please,
dogs. These
don't
dogs.
support this. They need to stop. They really need to stop.
We're going to end it here so you guys don't hear too much more barking. And Jacob froze, so all hell is breaking loose. Guys, thank you for coming by Loading Screen, episode 71. We will talk to you guys on, what's today, Thursday? On Tuesday. Enjoy a fun-filled weekend of playing games. I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will talk to you all later. Goodbye, everyone. Chum Bucket is going to pre-order Harvest Moon.
Come on.
Well, let us know how it is. It might be good. Who knows?
Yeah.
The trailer probably didn't do anything, and the guy talks to you like you're a 3-year-old. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care, everybody. Much love, and we will see you guys next time. Good day.
Later.
Good day. Jacob, do something about those dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna.